TV motel before Nino entered the dressing room. Nino was confirmed to still be alive. Don't cry. Not on that, but Nino was on the stage notice before he discovered the body. A bulletproof alibi already confirmed with several audience members. Oh no! So I heard that the performance that day was a steam pilot. Okay, that's enough. Well, you get the picture, yeah. Yes, I'm afraid so. Patches really things at the time. Thing to say that I did. And yet I have a perfect alibi. Indeed, one of the land that I kept the girls and that end I discovered your alibi. We'll see about that. Very smoky. Diverse witness testimony. Witness testimony. But end of the alibi. Say testimony from the dressing room. Kiss the girl. The entire series of my witness. So he couldn't have been the performance of a huge bust. Not a single soul laughed. And I've never been able to live down the bomb during the very important show. Ouch. He was on stage before he found the body. I couldn't have committed the murder. It is time to let it all go and move on. Nah. We'll get this, said Mahi. The Wright Anything Agency never gives up. We fight to the bitter end. That's right. Allow me to say this once more. Let it go and move on. And allow me to say this once more. I'm never giving up. As long as I come. We go and... Never! She's stubborn. It's pointless. But I agree with Athena. We should have taken advantage of this opportunity when you could. You foolish child. Words of conviction only serve to prolong the accused's suffering. Your words will not sway you, perhaps pain will. What the? Not again! She can't move! Anything with this! It's like hollow. Can't move. What's the bad job, said Molly? You can't do that. But a small dose of punishment for your misguided convictions. You're not a bit more inclined to give up as instructed. As if. In that case, you must require another dose. Stop doing that! Such. No, plenty likely. No. I don't give two fuss about your beliefs, but it's psyched on over to submit you here or won't be able to eat good soy anymore. That's right. That's right, I think. For Mr. Waite's future and Prosecutor Blackwell's stomach. I'll never give up. You will read this statement with words of that I assure you. I can assure you. Time for the cross-examination. Cross-examination. And his alibi. Testimony of the foreman in the dressing room. Entire audience, my witness. My performance is a huge bust. Not a single soul laughed. Hold it! Hold it right there! Do you have any idea what went wrong? I'm not sure if it was my performance, or if it was just my particular audience. Maybe it was the story I picked. But every entertainer knows that this kind of thing happens from time to time. I guess that makes sense. Still, I wonder how he could have flopped his own commemorative show. Maybe we should dig into things a bit more. Second option. First option, second. What he performed. Could you tell me which miraculous story you performed? I could, but I'm not sure if it would mean anything to uninitiated. Well, even if I might not get it, can you at least try me? Alright, you insist. The story I performed is called Toki Soba, otherwise known as Time Soba. Time Soba, huh? Maybe Unendo's right. He's only stuck in the neighborhood routine already lost. So you performed time, so did you? What? You know it? Professor Samai, he started up on it, of course. In the course of my studies last night, I became familiar with a number of stories. I would say, in defense, you would do well to prepare for your next trial. Yeah, he's got a point. Simon, what's the time so by again? About? Look it up yourself, so he's not gonna help. I'm gonna give you an overview. The story takes place in a winter's night. A man orders a bowl of soda at a street stall. How you do, sir? What can I get for you? I have a bowl of soup, recommend. Just call anything in it. But there's nothing like a hot bowl of noodles and soup to go in the soul. You know it, sir. One shipwreck coming right up. So, how about it? That's great, sir. How long is it going to go on? So, that's great. It's going to take a while. Oh, prosecutor, please stop. You're straying from the topic. That's what talks on and on like this. You get the point. Funny. When he's done, he goes pay. So for soda. So how much do I owe you? That was 16 more. I see. Sorry, but I have a small amount of machinery. I have to go in your phone, so you don't hold on to me. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Count to the change. Hey, what time is it? It's 9, sir. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, it's got everything that's shape. And why? Very well done, Positive. That was excellent. But what's your point? Huh? I don't get it. What's so funny about that? Seriously? Don't you see? Go through pay with coins. Counting them out one by one. Oh! After counting 8, he has the time. And that's entered 9. Oh, now she gets it. We do 9. We counting from 10. Exactly. He cheated the Sylvan out of one moment with a smooth talking, oh, that rat. So I continued with another man who saw the whole thing and tried to do the same. But he bundles the trick and ended up paying more than 16 months for Silva. So you can look up the rest of the details yourself, or I'm sure if there's anyone cover there will perform for you after court. So basically, it's a story about a man cheating on his Silva bill. That's kind of petty, isn't it? Is that really all you have to say about this classic story? Times it was such a well-known, stable... Objection! That's relevant! Fine, so did the law. Big deal. First time I ever say objection. We haven't had the time for a second time. We'll lecture detour right now, Professor Sad Monk. I wanted to hear a little more, but I suppose this is off topic. Getting back to the matter at hand, Miss Sykes, the witness stated that the story I performed is called Time, otherwise known as Time Soba. Would you like to add in the statement to his testimony? Yes. Should I have the statement added to the testimony? Have it added. Yes, Your Honor. I'd like to have it added. Very well. The story I performed is called Toki Soba, known as Time Soba. The fifth statement. Present invitation to the statement. Objection! And then, isn't there something odd about the routine you performed? Odd? No, I don't think so. Anything odd about it. But that's how what I learned on. The fact that you don't know it, I think it's odd. Objection! How is that relevant? That's the witness's alibi at the moment, defense. The show's program is completely irrelevant. Objection! I think it is relevant. That's where you're wrong, Professor Sanmahi. The reason being, it contradicts the statement the witness just made. Ananda, do you know where this is? No. What is it? An invitation. This is an invitation to the show sent from Master Tenendo to Prosecutor Blackwell. Included in the invitation is a rundown of the show program. It clearly states, the times of War 304 by Master Tenendo himself. Aha! Gotcha! Again! No! So sad. And why do you perform the routine the Master was scheduled to do? Yeah, well, you see, the reason for that is... through his teeth like nothing happened. How do I say this? You see, let's say it was a prank. That's right. It was just a little joke, see? I'm trying to surprise show it from before he did. Flashback. Wait a minute. I don't know about Pi. What's doing interesting really just for laughs or... Hey, didn't someone appear here when times I would come from the dressing room? Silent. During Lorenzo's performance on stage, it seems like too much of a coincidence. Wait, can it be? It might just be. What's the matter? It looks like a hen with a dozen eggs to lay. Stop comparing me to birds. Sorry. Then cease this bird-brain timidity. There's something that's going to do, then lay it out for us already. Don't breathe in resentment of those watching your performance. Okay. To get to that, I wonder how much time comments in this theory, but here goes. Slam. Fernando's elbow checked out, Your Honor. However, even though he was on stage at the time, he may have been trying to escalate a crucial detail about this case. Are you referring to the soul build by the man trying to skip out on the story? Not that. I'm talking about the Rotten Ghost story, Your Honor. Oh, then what are you sorry? But then what are you talking about, Miss Sykes? Fernando may have been trying to see what about was. Second option. The time of the victim's death. Try to see what about the time of the victim's death. What? Objection. Irrelevant. What gibberish. Prosecutor Black will even testify to the time of the victim's death. I know. However, he only testified that way because he and Gilbert had been completely taken in. You mean for the Silverville thing? Wouldn't you please forget about the service? Sorry for a second, Your Honor. I was deceived. Pray the house of Fernando managed to deceive two people while he was performing on stage. That's easy. All I had to do was use a certain prop in the dressing room. Prop. And what might that prop be? The prop Fernando used was television. Hey, that! The television! He was used to view what was happening on the stage. So Blackwell, when you came to the dressing room, what was Fernando doing? He was performing time stone. A blast! Could it be? Yes! It could be, and it was. What you and Gary heard was not Master Fernando practicing his routine. It was in his performance heard through the TV monitor speakers. What? The TV just inside the inner door of the dressing room. It could easily be heard from the hallway outside. And because we knew the Master Fernando was scheduled to perform time solo, we were easily mentally into thinking he was still alive at the time rehearsing. Yes, you nodded the day's programming is why the two of you could be fooled that way. Siren, did the voice you heard belong to Master Fernando? The door's in the way. I couldn't tell who the voice belonged to. Because I heard time solo, I just assumed it was Master Fernando. Drat! I can't believe I was saying about such a simple mind game. Objection! That's irrelevant still! That is mere conjecture. Where's your proof defense? Objection! Just getting to that. Fernando moved the TV back when he discovered the body. After all, he couldn't very well leave it by the door. Because then somebody might figure out the trick he'd been playing. And there's one more thing about Fernando's actions suspicious. And that is the fact that he flopped so bad on such an important occasion. What's so suspicious about that? He improves so once in a while. On the contrary, but I believe this time it was intentional. Because Fernando knew he was trained to hear laughter coming in the dressing room. Oh my. Yikes. Pipes. I thought it was just a bit too perfect to be sheer coincidence. Plus, if the voice of Prosecutor Blackwell that announced her was due to another scheming, then the victim's time of death could have been earlier than 4 p.m. In other words, Fernando could have killed Master Fernando himself. Wait, what? I thought you were the stone nun, so you better confess everything. Is Is it true, or is there something else you're missing? Well, witness, what do you have to say for yourself? Demand an explanation. Elaborate. Fernando! Yeah. I confess, I tampered with the crime scene. I knew it. Wow, let's hear flashback. Is it the defense's claim that Anderson is the true murderer in this case? Careful with that. If you tamper with the crime scene, then we have to at least consider him a suspect. Hold it! Now, just 1 minute. Yes, I admit to messing with that dressing room, but I didn't kill Shisho. Oh, really? Then why did you tamper with the crime scene? I refuse to answer that question. What? Satai! The right to silence. You suspect this witness. I have a question for you. What's the motive? Could it be this time? What would be the motive for killing him? I had no reason to murder Fernando. After all, how would Fernando kill a man who recognized his skills and promoted him? Whoops! Well, his motive was, it's always the motive we're forgetting. I can't think of a single thing. It appears you are also not aware of one other fact, and that is that the accused visited the dressing room before 4 p.m. as well. Is it not natural then to suppose that the accused would kill the victim at that time? What? Nobody told anyone was gone there before 4 p.m.? We were only discussing the time frame after 4 p.m., so I didn't think to mention it. But not yet made the time period before 4 p.m. relevant. Oh boy, I don't like where this is going. It's going to turn against us. So, you really do not know what your client was doing during that time frame, do you? Didn't have time to question him, because he was drunk. Or sick. Irrelevant. Well, it was a very sudden, and, why did you wait until the very last second to contact me, Simon? Don't you give me that look. You figure it out. Just so you know, Bucky never told me he had visited Mass over 4 p.m. either, so both left in the dark. This sort of thing is why the prosecutor keeps calling me clients prepared. The defense will stop squabbling this instant. Explain. Sorry, Your Honor. Prosecutor Mahi, please continue. Thank you, Your Honor. Ravel scroll. Defense. You know the soap making implement in the dressing room, correct? You're talking about the equipment for making soba noodles? Yes. Used to be the large bowl that you used to mix buckwheat, flour, and water. The long rolling pin, a special knife that is used to cut the dough into the noodles. Precisely, these tools all came from the soba shop. Uh-oh, and they didn't belong to Master Nintendo. Mr. Wade had visited the dressing room to give the victim a soap-making lesson. And that visit was before 4 p.m. And after the accused kneaded the dough, made those noodles, he supposedly killed the victim. He committed the act of murder. But wait, that doesn't add up. Mr. Wade killed the victim before 4 p.m. How would he return to that room at a later time? Hold it! Who said that? No, it was him. What? He's confessing? See, so you can caboodle when it comes to noodles. You can caboodle when it comes to noodles. Bucky, if you're in consciousness. Time to hear his side of the story. Miss Chitty, hey, yes, Simon, the reason I went back is because Master Nintendo ordered uncooked noodles. Oop, barfing again. Mr. Wait. Up, easy. Bear, bounce. Yesterday, I brought a noodle making tool to the dressing room around 2 p.m. That's when Mr. Nintendo ordered uncooked soba noodles to stock up on. Uncooked noodles to stock up on? Yes, madam. Master Endo kept the supply of soap noodles for my tribe in his fridge. He only had one serving left, so I went back to my shopping and got more. One serving of noodles in the fridge? I thought the fridge was partly empty. Anyway, the whereabouts of the missing noodles isn't all that important right now. You ran into me and Kira when you came back to deliver them to Soba. Correct? That's right, Sammy. I made time out of my busy day to deliver him the noodles. And you know what he ignored me when I called him on the inner doorway. He just kept mumbling rocket lines for ages, so I got mad and went to my shop. So that's why you got mad. If what he's saying is true, then there's no way you could be the murderer. I swear I'm telling you the truth, Miss Chicky. Oh, and he's barfing again. But quick, get the man to the infirmary again. Well, that's a bit of information we got from him. Well, I dare say he's quite the handful. Your Honor, please accept the statements from Mr. Wayne as evidence. Objection, that's irrelevant. I think his statement about going to 2 p.m. is true, however, for it falls in the victim's estimated time of death. That opened up the possibility that the crime was committed between 2 and 4 p.m. That's some critical information. Yes, Your Honor. But other than that, I want to point Mr. Waite's statement without dubious and without proof. Objection! These are words that defend himself. Simon, back me up here. He can't. He has a point. If I were the prosecutor, I wouldn't accept them either. Whose side are you on? The defense is feeling the matter. This court is unable to accept anything other than the time the defendant made his visit. So what do we do now? Now what do I do? I trust you have no further objections to defense. Alas, the time has come to send them on to the Twilight Realm. Any more witnesses? Silence, you fool! What are you really yammering on about prosecutors have now? We still have something that need a question to know about. We do? Like what? Think about it. We don't just stand there. But we don't have any evidence left to present. There's always evidence. Forgotten already? Isn't there still a hidden witness you have yet to question? A hidden witness. Oh, that's right! Your Honor, there's still one more issue we haven't finished discussing yet. Oh, and what is this bit of unfinished business? We haven't finished discussing this issue related to an endo. Wait, the Owen. That's right. We still haven't discussed the possibility of a fourth personality. The one named Owen. Are you suggesting that this fourth personality of Endo might be the true culprit? Jeez, not that again. I told you we don't know anything about this Owen. Look, Endo, I know you don't have any motive to kill your master, but this Owen may have one for all we know. Come clean now, Endo. You've gone into the personality stats away, haven't you? If you tell us anything you know about an Owen, this is irrelevant. That's enough. As I've already stated, that you know not of any Owen character. Bravo, you tell Mr. Prosecutor. However, Patches, if you claim you don't know Owen, then that's tantamount to perjury. You want to exercise your right to remain silent, however, well, that's a different story. Do not listen to the deprived prosecutor. You'll be tainted with his evil. Evil? Don't make me laugh. Do you have any idea how dark and cold a prison cell is? I exercise my right to remain silent. What's this now? Eating horses in midstream, are you? Shut up. I'll remain silent, and that's it. Patches, you fool. You stay out of this. Ha ha ha. Patches is not the brightest bulb in that box you call a noggin, is he? The fact that he switched from I don't know any Owen or to I remain silent proof that he does know about Owen. Aha! There it is again. Simon's formidable psychological manipulation tactic. I'm sure he's on my side. I'm so glad he's on my side today. Objection! How is that relevant? You dirty, despicable, deprived. You were leading a witness. Witness, there is no need for you to submit yourself to defense's questioning. Objection! Your Honor, it is definitely hiding something. Allow me to question the witness about the existence of Owen.